Man, cause then that shit gonna go up. Man, fuck all that. Shit, we can get our shit in June shit, cause I get 3 paychecks. I
Coming to you
bet.
from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit.
Man, I would think he was getting his shit turn up. His shit turn up.
Here's Joshua Carney ready
Man,
to
cause
get
shit, the
started.
season start what,
We are
September shit?
underway from Ford Field. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
2nd and 2. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1st down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
In motion goes the tight end. Back to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. That is caught by Laporta. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Well, they told us that he was just going to be a bear to defend, and usually tight ends are, Charles, but he's no exception to that rule. His 2nd catch of the opening possession, and it gets him a 1st down.
Yeah, and they certainly saw something on his earlier reception. He went back and reported what he found, and one of the things about him, he's like a wide receiver to me, Brandon. He has a great sense of space and understanding where defenders are.
Yeah, we talk all the time, Charles, and it kind of gets cliche about the hands that
Oh shit, nigga sending that blitz. Hold on.
for a tight end, some of the best hands in the game.
Can you bust that bitch like London?
Based on this drive, a momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
That's a big
Man, I've been saying, look, clips of that shit, them niggas down.
This defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Back to throw again. Oh, this will be
Take my
incomplete.
3 shit.
The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
And this one is right through. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, Mission accomplished. Points on the board.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Man, because CT started that shit, man.
As they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First run now for Kyron Williams. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Man, them niggas trying to do that shit every game and shit.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Looking to throw. Salter. Screen play set up for Williams. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1. A lot more to go. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Here's a 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Salter. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
This is 2nd and 8. Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass complete there to Nakua. And it's going to be another 1st down. Ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Throwing here, Purdy. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Purdy. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Rams. From 4 yards out. And the Rams have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, yeah, I give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. From the end zone, here comes Williams. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down all the way inside the LA 10. A big play there for Detroit. 61 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. He'll look to throw. Setting up the screen here to Edwards. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Damn, this nigga playing defense in this red zone now, huh?
That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
2nd and 6. He'll buy some time right. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have regained the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
And one. Good shot. Pat Gay ass.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Back to throw, Purdy. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, LA! Puka Nacua, 62 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
Good D.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. From the end zone.
Nigga don't got no accuracy.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Up the middle, here's Edwards.
What's up, y'all?
What the business is, J Vote.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
I realize.
Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football.
I let it run over.
First and 10. Back to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that shit is pride. That shook his pride because I ain't never lost the ball.
Now he'll look to throw
he went 8
on
times.
2nd and 10.
Don't talk about Lil Bulla like that.
He was hit just as he let that go.
That's mean.
And now it's third down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And it feels sweet when I play against them now. It feels hella sweet.
Get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
No, he didn't.
They're going to try and throw. It's complete. It's Miller.
He did. Because I remember you beating him. In the playoffs. I remember you beating him in the playoffs. And then he was like, oh, man, I'm done with
Madden. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do.
You gotta understand, Brody.
Way to the outside, make sure he secured the catch.
One thing
and then
about
anything
Boola,
after
man,
that, we count
like I
that
told him,
as
it's
a bonus.
impressive that he
And
went 8
indeed,
times
he gets enough
last
for the
year,
first down.
whatever the case may be. But
Thrown outside, caught by Laporta. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by a thousand people.
But no, because I can't say that, because if that's the case, then we must have been worse, because we was using free safety blitz too.
And that went too far in front.
But when we did start using it, he didn't start winning no. I mean, he wasn't going to no gyms.
Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
I know, y'all remember y'all telling me.
They'll look to throw again.
And now he back at it, like a crackhead.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Lions have yet again retaken the lead.
It was sweet. It was sweet. It was sweet. It was sweet. It was sweet.
And it's now 17-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
I know what you mean. Nah, yeah, I be telling GR, it ain't even nothing to the loop blitz, gang. Just throw the. Me personally, I just make a read in the middle of the field. Yeah.
At the 21-yard line.
Yeah, but what y'all don't understand is I don't care what GR say. You know that's my boy. To me, watching his game, he don't know how. He just run plays, cuz. It don't look like he reading defense.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, that's always a question that you have when you have to come
like his eyes be. That's why I told him. I said his best attribute would be. I mean, the best style of play he can run is probably a trip style. Because he got a one-track mind and he a one-side-minded person. Like it's one-sided. He's one-sided. Like even though he's ambidextrous, because he can't think like that. Like when I was going against Ray, I was thinking about all coverages and where people is and what's going on. Hey, XJ, I'm in here. Hold on, that's open. That should be open. It's like, but that's reading defense. Like I just watch him play. I don't think he read the defense. I think he call a play and he'll see like some little stuff, like he'll see little check downs that he can throw, but he ain't read what's gonna open up. How to be confident throwing the ball here.
Connect on second down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Yeah, like it's just some. It's like runoffs. Like it be runoffs. You know what I mean? Like it be, all right, we're gonna run him off and then we're gonna have somebody underneath, but he playing it like it's AI.
There's no way he caught that shit, my nigga.
Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3 and out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
Forced out to his left.
Loop blitz, that's why I said, like, the loop blitz will never. I just played against Richard Ray. The loop blitz do not work on me at all. He told me, oh, man, I was running zone. I started running man coverage. That's why I was killing you in the zone. I was like, respect, like, I'm just giving you a true game. Like, that loop blitz was not working on me.
2nd and 10.
Like, that shit don't work. It work on your partners that don't know what it is.
It's Williams on the catch.
But it ain't gonna work on. It ain't gonna work on.
Take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive, because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Purdy now to throw.
And I'm quick hiking. I'm making it so hard for you to even get that off. Like, GR take a little minute to, he take too long sometimes to hike the ball. Like me personally, I know for a fact he can make reads. I know he make reads. I'm talking about like the super advanced reads. Yeah, but like this the thing, he only do that when he feel like the game over and he being cheated. But like if he stay with it, I know for a fact, man, I done played against GR in multiple leagues. I done played against him in Super Bowls. I done played against this nigga. Like when he playing his best, like that nigga cold. It's just he gotta, you gotta know what to do and when to do it. Yeah, I know. And so now you trying your hardest to stop it. I ain't thinking about that loop blitz. Actually, like that loop blitz don't get that one. I think that one got in once when I played against CT, and I scrambled out the pocket 15 yards.
And he'll get it here on a touch pass. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He ain't got no. Yeah. He had me scrambling in that FS. I didn't know what it was till I started learning how to do it. I'm hitting CT up. Hey, like how you CT? Like yeah, you got to double the D tackle it. I need my.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 32-yard line. That'll put him over 100 yards receiving now here in this first half of action. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he's got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
That's the only 3 months I knew. I knew him. Niggas say this ain't for real, you man.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
Y'all the big homies, man.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a nice job there defensively.
That's straight crazy how he straight quit every league.
Touch pass. They saw it coming. Converged
every league we've been in this year, he quit, even with the Bills. And that was his first season. Oh, okay, he's trying to play. But it's all good, man.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Now Purdy. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up
this thing got Derwin James?
No, third down.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all games, and he went back to him when his first one was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Nah, he been saying the same thing all year, gang. I'm not even gonna hold you, good. I just started hearing about it. He said that 6 months ago. And then when he was losing, he like, I got to take a break from Madden. Then took a break from Madden, came back and said, I'm back. Then say I'm ready to win. I can't keep hearing that, man.
Purdy will look to throw again.
I can't keep hearing the same thing over and over.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will tie things at 17 all. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays, and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Lions. A try here for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Slacking, man.
So let's try this again after the kick return, TD. Here's yet another kickoff. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
What you want?
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. Purdy looking to throw.
I would have told her yes. That's all you got to do.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
No sense risking anything there on first down, even though he's still in the pocket. He had a receiver out to his side, so he just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches.
I can't hear that. I can't hear that. I'm finna treat her like she ain't, man. Cause you got to, cuz that's all they want. That's all they want. They want you to treat them like
now
that.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
As soon as you start talking about what you, how much you want to mess with them, that's making it tripping.
He'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Whoa, he caught that. Man, don't do it, man. Don't do it. Don't do it with a, you know.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring
without
at
a clear
3rd and 10.
Don't just be.
Back to throw. Purdy. That is caught. And he is going to have a Rams first down as
there's no way he caught that.
Now a timeout called
like, they got this nigga Puka catching outrageous shit.
6 ticks to go in half number 1.
You need a lap dance, huh, That nigga's crazy.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Says she got a stud.
Slot man moves right. Out of the gun, Purdy. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing on 2nd and long.
Purdy. They think necessary for their girl.
And this one caught downfield by Evans. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Lions are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
She might want
They were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll throw now on the final play. They'll get this to Edwards out of the backfield. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Stop playing with me, boy. Die by my name.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
About that kept on, huh?
And taken down just past the 20.
This is a babyface brother right here. Get your fat head ass on, nigga.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage.
That's weird.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Baby, in you I am secure. Your hand.
On the end around, here comes Williams. I don't think anyone in the building flew right there as that one is going to blow up in their faces. That's going to go as a loss of 7, but it'll set them back for second down.
Stop playing with me, boy. That's all I listen to. Man.
From the midfield strike,
you don't even know the song. You just talk.
It's caught. It's
Look at him.
And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5.
You're not even listening good. You're just making a rash assumption.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
I'm trying to see if I should play this nigga for real.
They'll set up a throw.
He have it going on.
Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. You have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turned into a nice play.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. In motion comes the tight end left. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. This to Laporta, right side.
Oh, laggy, man.
The Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta taking it in. And the Lions are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10.
Speak of the motherfucking devil.
Throwing here, Purdy. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Purdy. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. Now 2nd and 3.
Still, you in there eating them kids' food, man. That's what it sounded like to me. That's what he just said.
Back to throw, Purdy. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Rams get a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Yeah. You know the sneaker ball is?
Have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
A sneaker ball when you come into, I don't feel like explaining that to him. Oh, okay. could have swore it wasn't no other name for it. What's the other name for it? I'm confused. Man, if you caught it, he playing.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. That's complete to the Porter. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Second and 10. Third
No, that's the
quarter of
coaches.
season opener. They'll drop to throw. That pass caught. It's Williams. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 32-yard line. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A two-score lead down to one now following the pick six.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to a field goal. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in the territory.
You like that? Love that, boy. Love that. Preaching.
Ball carrier, and down he goes.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams. A touchdown on a kick return and now run through the air. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Can you bust it like me? Bow. Bow.
Will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Don't freak out.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Tell that nigga now.
Throwing on second and long. Purdy. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball.
Yeah, tell that nigga right now, cuz.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Tough spot here, third down and 11. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme,
Bust that bit like me.
design,
Pow,
execution.
pow.
Here's Purdy. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Well, this has been a bit of a tough game to figure out when it comes to him throwing the football. He's got the 3 touchdown passes, but now, Charles, this is a third interception.
And those aren't really numbers that you'd like to see balance out.
Yeah.
In a normal ledger sheet, if you can balance everything, you feel good about your day. But as a quarterback, you need your ratio to be more like 3 touchdown passes to 1 interception.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and Norris the target.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Again, he'll drop.
Is this how you finna play in the regular season, bro? Oh my goodness, bro.
And he is going to be out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the marker, and they will fail to convert here on
Playing against
down.
the Colts.
So the
Look how he
magic runs
playing.
out, so to
He
speak.
taking
They were
every
3 for
bro.
3 on 4th
He
down
taking
conversions, now 3 for 4.
So the defense
That's why I
finally
hate
gets to
winning the Super
exhale
Bowl right
because
there.
they were wondering 3 for 3 getting converted on 4th down. That percentage is way high. They hadn't stopped them at all. Finally, they get a stop.
Oh,
They can
yeah,
get to the
I was about to
sidelines now and
get
rest a
through.
little bit.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Yeah, I can't.
Trying to shake
Yeah,
off the
you can't take.
interception.
Yeah,
He'll look to throw.
I'm still gonna be the same me.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
How you take away from the guys and which is explosive, you know?
So second and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit.
Because I ain't gonna lie, that game, I was on point. Like Kyrie.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming out third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Purdy now to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. We are through three quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Who am I playing against good? What the fuck am I playing against?
In motion is Anderson. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield,
6%
and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. In motion, the tight end. Purdy from the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Purdy looking to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Rams on third down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This will be third and forever. Now Purdy. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Purdy, big fourth down play. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They can thank their defense for another stop, and now look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock,
that's on me.
work
That's
it
okay.
down, and of course you put another touchdown.
I'm not
on the
even.
board.
Just let me regular tackle him.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more conservative. The biggest thing, everyone understands how to get the ball downfield and how to stay in bounds and make sure the clock keeps running.
Completion left side to Miller. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards yards there and a Lion first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs.
Get off these blocks.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Purdy going to be taken in here by Nakua. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. In motion goes the tight end. Throwing here, Purdy. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Rams have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And there's a good opportunity to just win a ride there, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Got his man, it's Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And this is caught. And they could seal it. It's a touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And his guys will take.
Can you bust it like me? Bow, bow.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
That nigga Abdul Carter, something special.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Pass complete. It's Hockenson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
To throw is Purdy. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield.
Can you bust it like me? Bow, bow.
Here's Purdy.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Purdy to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Purdy to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off.
iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said.